First of all, I want to talk about the great and exciting things that have gone on in our program just since the end of last season. We've had some staff changes and some staff reassignments that I really think are going to advance our program and help us move forward, and we're excited about it. The first person I want to introduce to everybody is our new defensive coordinator, Adam Gonzaga. And Coach Gonzaga comes with a wealth of experience and successful and championship experience, and those are the things we were looking for as we set out to hire a new defensive coordinator. But I think in the 3 to 4 weeks that Coach Gonzaga has been here, more important than his background is just the passion that he has and has shown to help our defense get to a championship caliber. And his energy and enthusiasm with our players and the direction he's going to take our defense, I'm extremely excited about, and I want to introduce to everybody in terms of our Cardinal fan base, our new defensive coordinator, Adam Gonzaga.
Coach Collins, what are you mainly looking for out of Adam and his staff to bring to this SVSU Cardinal defense?
One of the things that Coach Gonzaga has proven is that he's going to bring a defense that plays with great enthusiasm, that's going to run to the football, be very disciplined, tackle, and make plays and make big plays. And that's really what we need defensively. We need a group that's going to run around, prevent other teams from scoring, is going to create turnovers, big plays, and stop what people do best. And that's what we're really excited about.
Coach Gonzaga, what have you seen in your short time on this job that excites you about the defense in 2014 season and moving on forward?
Well, I've been, with our winter workouts, winter conditioning, been with the players for about 2 weeks now. And, one of the things that has impressed me right from the get-go is their willingness to compete. I think our winter workouts have been very challenging and really require you to dig down and really push and really compete with yourself. And so that is what I've been really impressed with, is that their willingness to compete. And I think that's a great foundation to start with what we need to get going here in the spring.
Coach Gonzaga, what about Saginaw Valley and this football program in particular? What is it about it that drew you to this position?
Well, number one, I love the location of the university. I've always been intrigued with the mascot name, the school colors. Very honored, very excited to be called a Cardinal. Got some Cardinal lineage, in my family back home in California, but that's for another story. I love the area. My children, love the area. Very excited to be part of Saginaw Valley and the GLIAC, and to be in a program that has a chance to compete for the highest level in Division II college football.
And Coach, you've been around this defense for a few weeks now. What are some of the things you've been able to evaluate and kind of pick apart, regarding this returning crop of talent you have?
Well, limited on the evaluation, but there are some athletes. That's the first thing that comes at you. You look at them and you find out if they can pass the eyeball test, and they have definitely done that. I like the physique. I like the makeup. I like the size. I like the quickness. I like the athletic ability to change directions, and I think they're quick. They're quick and fast, and every defensive coach wants strong, quick, and fast, and so that's been pretty impressive.
Okay, thanks, guys, and welcome aboard, Coach.
Thanks, Eric. Okay, I want to introduce our new defensive back coach, Jamal Brown. Jamal comes to us from Bowling Green State University in Ohio, and was a player there. And for the last 3 years has been coaching on their staff, and they've had a lot of success. They won the Mid-American Conference Championship last year, and it's great to have Jamal with us.
Yeah, it's great to be here, Coach. Yeah.
Coach Collins, Jamal comes here, obviously, like you said, after playing at Division I Bowling Green. He also served as a coach there. What do you think he'll be able to bring to this position group for the Cardinals?
Well, you see it already. There's great excitement. I think the fact that Jamal played the position and has coached in the back end at a place like Bowling Green and the type of defense they had brings a lot of credibility to our defensive back group. And I think more than anything, Jamal's energy and enthusiasm has ignited the passion in playing that position.
Okay, Jamal, you're stepping into a team, the group that loses 2 starters in the defensive backfield. What have you seen so far out of this group of returners, and how have you been able to evaluate them?
I'll tell you, one of the first things that I noticed when I got here last week after going through winter workouts was our capacity to work. Our guys work hard, they compete every day, and that's one of the biggest things that I look at when you're evaluating guys. You want guys that'll compete, guys that'll go hard, and guys that'll finish, and that's one thing that I've been able to see, and that's the thing that I've liked the most so far. I haven't really got to do a lot of football-specific things, but just seeing them work out, I'm impressed, by their capacity to work so far.
Okay, and just a general question, what about Saginaw Valley interested you in this position as a defensive back coach?
It's a great program. This program has a lot of tradition, rich tradition, and I've been able to follow Saginaw Valley and follow Coach Collins throughout the past few years. And when the opportunity presented itself, I knew that this would be a great opportunity for me, a great opportunity for my career, a great opportunity to be a part of a great program and a championship program.
All right, thanks, guys, and welcome aboard, Jamal.
Thank you.
Thanks, Eric. Well, I want to introduce Dan Fedrosi, not as a new coach or new member of our staff, but in a new role. Dan's going to be our special teams coordinator, and he's done an outstanding job coaching our receivers. We've had a lot of success on offense. His input has been tremendous, and I thought we could take Dan's talent to a group and a portion of our football team that I think needs to improve in order for us to become national champions. And I think, as our goals go beyond the 2013 season and look towards the future, improving our special teams is going to be vital to the success of our program. So I want to introduce Dan in his new role as special teams coordinator.
Coach Collins, Dan's been here almost 4 years now, worked with the wide receivers mainly. What have you seen over that span of roughly 4 years that makes you think and believe he can improve this part of the team?
Well, I saw the work he did with the receivers, and it was outstanding. And you look at what we've been able to accomplish offensively, with Dan's energy and expertise put towards the kicking game, there's no reason to expect anything less than great improvement in the kicking game and a championship kicking game. And I think that's one of the areas on our football team that we didn't have these last couple of years that might have been a difference. If we were a little bit better in the kicking game, might have made a difference, and we're expecting Dan to make that contribution.
Coach Fedrosi, what are some of your goals for the SVSU Cardinal football special teams?
Well, I think Coach touched on it. There's a lot of talent on our football team, and the fact of the matter is I don't want to say this is a group that's kind of held us back, but at the same time there's so much room for improvement that we can really take this team to another level. When you kind of look at the numbers and where Saginaw Valley ranks in our league, we should definitely be higher. So my goals are really to improve every team as far as be at the top of the league in each different category, whether it be punt defense, kickoff return, kickoff. And we've had some good teams. Our field goal team last year led the league, and that had a lot to do with Scott. Our field goal block team had 4 blocks and one that we were able to tip. So I'll be honest with you, there's some things that we've been able to do really well, and I want to put all those teams in that top-tier category in our league.
Just one more. What have you seen in your new role so far that you've been able to evaluate moving forward?
Well, we've got a lot of great overall talent. I think building our schemes from what we see out of our talent, I think, is the best thing that we can do moving forward, because there's a lot of talent, there's a lot of speed, there's a lot of explosiveness, and being able to put those guys in the right position. When you see them go through winter workouts and kind of going back through my last 3 years, going into 4 years here now, there's a lot of talent that we can take advantage of. I hate to use that word, take advantage of, but that's the reality of the fact. There's some guys out there that we can put in positions and they can be really dynamic for us.
All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Okay, I want to introduce Andre Griffin as our new recruiting coordinator. Now, Coach Griffin has been with us since I've been here at Saginaw Valley for the past 6 years as our running backs coach, and has done an excellent job in that role. But I thought it was time to expand Coach's role. He's got a great passion and enthusiasm for recruiting, and he's got great organizational skills. So passing on the role of recruiting coordinator was a natural progression, and giving Coach a little bit more responsibility for all the hard work he's done, I thought was a great reward.
Coach Collins, Coach Griffin's been with you all the way since your days at Capital University. What other things will he bring to this position that excites you about the future?
Well, Coach is very familiar with what we're looking for out of student athletes. And I think when it comes to recruiting, that's the key, is identifying the young men that fit what you're looking for, that have those qualities. And his familiarity with myself, the way we do things in our program, I think is a great advantage to the type of people and the way we want to go about recruiting and developing relationships with not just recruits and their families, but also the high school coaches.
Coach Griffin, recruiting encompasses so many different things, and it's really a never-ending process for not only yourself but all the coaches on the staff. What direction are you hoping to move this program in regards to recruiting?
We want to take it to another level. We want to take it to the state of Michigan, and we want to move on to the state of Ohio and the Midwest. We want to get our names out. We want to get out in the communities. We want to get my name out there, Andre Griffin, all the coaches. We want to get out to the community and talk to the kids and move forward from that part of it.
Okay, how has recruiting changed in your many years of coaching? It's always evolving. What has changed about it? What excites you about selling Saginaw Valley, and maybe some of your challenges you face?
Well, what excites me is the growth with the new president. I think we're going to go to another level with the new indoor, the facilities that are getting built, and for social media, I think that's changed the whole game of it. You want to get on Twitter, Facebook, and go for that part of it. Instagram, all the social media is a big thing. You want to get out there, get your name out there, hashtag certain things, and I think the social media part of it has grown in the last 10 years.
All right, thanks guys, and good luck in the new role.
Thank you.
Okay, I want to introduce Nate Hoyle as the new member of our coaching staff. Nate's going to be coaching tight ends, and it's great to welcome Nate back to the program. Nate was a great player for us, a great tight end from 2008 through the 2012 season, and it's great to have his energy and enthusiasm and expertise on our staff, and I want to welcome Nate to the coaching staff here at Saginaw Valley.
Coach, you hinted on Nate's athletic ability, talent on the field. What aside from that drew you to bring him back in this coaching role?
Well, first of all, Nate's got great work ethic, and he's competitive, but his work ethic is something that I could count on during his years as a player, not just from a football standpoint, but academically in every other area. So I think Nate's the complete coach, the type of coach we're looking for that's going to put countless hours in. He's going to take his job seriously, and I think he has a lot of pride in our program and the university. So those are the qualities I was looking for. Plus, he's got the enthusiasm that you're looking for out of a young coach.
Nate, you played this position extremely successfully. What are you going to be able to bring to the coaching staff coaching this position?
I hope to bring, like Coach Collins said, some enthusiasm to the coaching staff, along with being able to relate to the players on and off the field with everything that they have to do with school and athletics.
Okay, what have you seen out of this group so far that gets you excited for the upcoming seasons?
There's a lot of things coming back. Obviously, Andrew Dillon was a big play guy last year, a lot of athletic ability. But a lot of the other guys have a lot of talent, a lot of physicality, and it's a pretty deep position with a lot of young guys that were redshirted last year too.
Okay, thanks guys. Welcome aboard, Nate.
Thank you.